According to the theory of agency representation, the people choose a representative to carry out their wishes in Congress. If the representative does not do what the constituents want, then the constituents fire the member by electing someone else in the next election. Those who view their representatives as agents tend to closely monitor their representatives because they must know what the representative does in order to keep him or her accountable. Congressional oversight refers to the power of the United States Congress to monitor and, if necessary, change the actions of the executive branch, which includes many federal agencies. The primary goals of congressional oversight are to prevent waste, fraud, and abuse and to protect civil liberties and individual rights by ensuring that the executive branch complies with the laws and the Constitution. Congress exercises this power largely through its congressional committee system. Oversight also occurs in a wide variety of congressional activities and contexts, including detailed investigations of program spending appropriations and reauthorization requests. Should Congress find evidence that an agency has incorrectly applied or exceeded its powers, it can pass a law overruling the action or narrowing the agency's regulatory authority. Congress can also limit an agency's power by reducing its funding in the annual federal budget process. Members of Congress serve their constituents by helping them navigate federal agencies and programs. This can include assisting with issues such as Social Security benefits, veterans benefits, or immigration matters. Representatives and senators have entire teams of staff members devoted to serving their constituents, regardless of whether you voted for that person on election day. If you are having trouble with a federal agency, your member of Congress might be able to help. Each member has staffers who focus on helping constituents with these problems. Before they can inquire on your behalf, though, the office must have a privacy release form. You must contact a member of Congress who represents you. Otherwise, they can't help you. Congress has a role in educating the public about important issues and government actions. This can include holding hearings and investigations that bring attention to important matters, as well as communicating with constituents through newsletters, town hall meetings, and other forms of outreach. Congress can also promote equal educational opportunity, set goals and keep score, and invest in research and development. Congressional oversight includes the review, monitoring, and supervision of federal agencies, programs, activities, and policy implementation. Congress exercises this power largely through its congressional committee system. Oversight also occurs in a wide variety of congressional activities and contexts. Some examples of congressional oversight include hearings and investigations conducted by standing or special congressional committees. Congress can also consult with or get reports directly from the President, give its advice and consent for certain high-level presidential nominations and for treaties. In recent years, Congress has conducted oversight on issues such as the federal government's pandemic response, Capitol Complex security apparatus, IRS issues for the 2021 filing season, and retroactive oversight of ICE and CBP immigration policies. The power of the purse is the ability of one group to control the actions of another group by withholding funding, or putting stipulations on the use of funds. In the federal government of the United States, the power of the purse is vested in Congress as laid down in the Constitution of the United States. Congress can use its power of the purse to influence executive actions by passing laws that overrule an action or narrow an agency's regulatory authority. Congress can also limit an agency's power by reducing its funding in the annual federal budget process. For example, if Congress finds evidence that an agency has incorrectly applied or exceeded its powers, it can pass a law overruling the action or narrowing the agency's regulatory authority. Congress can also limit an agency's power by reducing its funding in the annual federal budget process.